Hi, this is Ray from SoyaChinchao.com and welcome back to another episode of ICYMI, where we bring you the latest tech news that mattered in case you missed it. Welcome back to another episode of ICYMI.
Oh, hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of ICYMI.
Welcome back to another episode of ICYMI.
I'm Rory and I'm here to talk to you about news and stuff.
Ray is getting some well-deserved time off, so you're stuck with me for a while.
Stay tuned to find out more. Hey everyone, this is Ray.
This is Redza.
And welcome back to a very special episode, and this is also the final episode of ICYMI. So after doing like 600 plus of episodes, we decided to try something new. But unfortunately, we can't tell you what it is yet because it's a surprise.
Wow, surprise.
Yeah,
Oh my
surprise.
But do stay tuned because we're going to publish something new on our channel next week.
Alright, so without further ado, let's get started on today's episode. Today, what are we going to talk about?
Well, we're going to talk about why can't Samsung and iPhone connect to 5G in Malaysia. We'll also talk about AirAsia's new ride-sharing platform with air taxis. Ooh.
Okay, alright, so let's jump into it. Are you COVID-19 positive with symptoms? If you are, then you'll only be required to quarantine for 7 days if you are fully vaccinated.
This is regardless of whether you're asymptomatic or symptomatic. Individuals who are not fully vaccinated are required to be quarantined for 10 days.
Previously, only fully vaccinated individuals without symptoms are eligible for 7-day quarantine, and all symptomatic cases, whether they are fully vaccinated or not, had to be quarantined for 10 days.
For close contacts, those who have received boosters are only required to isolate themselves for 5 days, while those who are fully vaccinated must isolate for 7 days. Meanwhile, unvaccinated or those who have not yet completed their vaccination must isolate themselves for 10 days. Close contacts are not required to conduct COVID-19 self-test unless they develop symptoms. If you do get a positive result, you must report yourself and follow the current protocols.
Healthcare workers who are in close contact with COVID-19 cases are no longer required to be quarantined if they do not have symptoms. However, they must conduct a COVID-19 screening on a certain day. Self-isolation is required if the close contact healthcare worker is showing symptoms of infection.
After the New York Times bought Wordle, they said that no changes will be made to the gameplay. But recently, New York Times broke that promise and changed the gameplay for Wordle.
For those of you guys who aren't familiar with Wordle, this is actually a very popular game where players have to guess a 5-letter word within 6 tries.
The Wordle change consists of phasing out certain offensive or obscure words from the word list. The answer to game 241, which is February 15th, was one of the words, and so it was removed in the New York Times version, and the game has now diverged from the original Wordle.
If you're curious as to what words were removed, they include obscure words like agora and insensitive words as well.
The reason why they're updating the list is to keep the puzzle accessible to more people.
The biggest way this could affect you would be if you play on a non-refreshed browser or in an offline version of the original Wordle website. If that's you, then the correct answers would be different compared to the NYT version.
For those of you who really want to use the inappropriate words as your guesses, you can always play the popular Wordle variant, Loodle, which only accepts lewd words as guesses.
AirAsia is currently working with Avalon to create a ride-sharing platform in Southeast Asia.
But in the air. Ooh. They're planning to use Vertical Aerospace's VX4 that carries up to 4 passengers at one time and is operated by a single pilot. It is projected to have speeds up to 320 km per hour with a range of over 160 km too.
Getting it to be approved would be a challenge though. The VX4 in particular is only expected to be approved by the UK authorities sometime in 2024, which means that AirAsia's goal for the VX4 to enter service under their new air taxi service may not exactly be entirely realistic, as they'll need to convince our own Civil Aviation Authority of Malaysia to approve it for flight.
Nevertheless, it's still possible. Singapore already plans to launch commercial air taxi services by 2024 with 2 companies, Volocopter and Skyports, pioneering the industry there. They're hoping to branch into the Malaysian market too, having previously signed an MOU with Malaysia Airports in July last year to look at developing vertiports for these eVTOL aircraft in Malaysia.
So can you imagine one day if you're waking up, you decided not to call a Grab and instead you call a flight to fetch you to your work? That's pretty impressive, right?
Yeah. DNB's 5G network went live on the 15th of December 2021, and they're offering free access to telcos until the end of March.
Yes is the first and currently the only telco to offer 5G services in Malaysia. At the moment, only a couple of devices are able to access the 5G network, and unfortunately, this excludes the Samsung Galaxy and iPhone models.
To clarify this issue, DNB has issued a statement on Facebook which included an FAQ.
According to DNB, they welcome all brands and seeks to catalyze an active devices ecosystem for Malaysia's 5G network.
It welcomes a wide range of 5G devices to be inclusive and to cater to all budgets ranging from entry-level to flagship phones. The statement says the availability of 5G devices in Malaysia falls within the purview of the respected device manufacturers.
So what is required for devices to support 5G?
Based on the FAQ, the time taken for a device to be 5G ready is dependent on the specific processes of the individual manufacturers. DNB iterated that it is not involved in the certification of these devices and users are urged to contact their telcos and device manufacturers for more info.
In terms of certification, most new 5G flagship phones including Samsung and Apple have already been certified by SIRIM for the 7MHz and also 3.5 GHz 5G bands. Although most smartphones can use 5G as long as the network is available, some brands may require a software update.
This appears to be the case for both Samsung and Apple. According to one of our sources, Samsung is expected to push a software update for Malaysian users soon, which will enable 5G connectivity.
For Apple, certain iPhone features are only available with a carrier settings update. Looking at the current list, only Celcom, Digi, Maxis, and U-Mobile are recognized by Apple in Malaysia, and that's why you can't use FaceTime or iMessage on other telcos such as CS and Unify Mobile.
So that's all the news stories we have today. So, since this is the final episode, what are your thoughts of ICYMI ending?
It's a bit of a bittersweet experience going on because I'm very happy that we are actually changing into something new, but I also kind of miss like ICYMI style.
Yeah.
How did it start? Okay, it started during 2019, if I'm not wrong. Early 2019. Yeah, this is because we wanted to start like a daily show, like every day we have like try to churn out content. So that is why we decided on ICYMI, because like this is news and everyone needs to know about news that's happening around them. So that's
you did
how
like
we started.
Monday to Friday.
Yeah, Monday to Friday. Then slowly we change it to Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
So what does ICYMI mean to you?
ICYMI is like a learning platform for me because previously I don't know like how to speak in front of the camera.
Yeah.
So this is like a very good practice because I practice from Monday to Friday. So slowly I became very comfortable talking in front of the camera compared to last time.
Yeah. So do you have any message to the fans and viewers of ICYMI?
Oh. What's this? Happy birthday! Yay!
Yay!
Thank you everyone for supporting ICYMI all this while.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you
to the
everyone.
viewers. Thank you to the whole Association Chow team.
Yeah, they have been supporting me like for so long.
Yeah.
And you also.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All the videographers, all the editors checking the scripts and the videos.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
Terima kasih.
This might be the last episode of ICYMI, but you should still stay tuned for next week for our new show.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. So I hope you guys are looking forward to it because we are looking forward to creating it as well.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like this video if you liked it and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already, and also click on the notification bell icon so you won't miss any of our future videos. Alright, so that's the end and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Woo!
Alright, cut.
Nice. Oh my god.
It's done.
The last episode.
Yeah. Okay. Let's eat this cake.
Yeah.
Okay. Turn off the lights.
Yeah. Sit up. Sit down. Alright. That's a wrap.